Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Hypixel Skyblock tutorial. And in this one we're gonna build a semi AFK auto brewer. It's a little bit complicated to build, so without further ado, let's get straight into it. So you decided to build this auto brewer. Very easy. We're gonna start off with placing 4 temporary blocks. I did it with 4 because I think that's way enough for like your normal Skyblock profile. So you don't even need more than 4. You can place down more than 4. It's not that efficient, and you might get problems with redstone in Hypixel because Hypixel nerfed redstone by a ton. So stick to 4, that's way enough. Then we're gonna place 4 hoppers right next to the temporary blocks, facing into the side of the temporary block, because those temporary blocks here are going to be our brewing stand. If you place them down like this, it means you want to put in fuel you want to brew into the potions. If you place it from the side, it means you're gonna want to put in bottles, and that's what we want. All right, the next thing is our buffer zone. A buffer zone containing out of those chests. We're gonna make actually a bigger buffer zone, just so you know how to do it. You can make this step here infinitely up in the sky. Just make sure you make it this way and not from the side, because you will see you will run out of space for the redstone. So let's say you decided, all right, that's enough. Perfect. So we're gonna place hoppers just like this, facing from top to bottom into those chests. Why? On those hoppers there are our brewing stands again, and on those brewing stands we're gonna place on the side hoppers again, just like this. All right, so perfect. Then I'm gonna actually replace those temporary blocks with the brewing stands so you don't get confused. We can already do that. Beautiful. So I'm gonna do it with glowstone and why? Cane and how's it called? Not a what. All right. This one is an enchanted glowstone block. This one is an enchanted sugarcane, and this is netherwood, just straight up netherwood. All right. All right. In this one, there's going to be the glowstone one. This is the bottom one. Here are going to be the speed 5 potions, and with the enchanted glowstone block indicated by this one, this is going to be speed 8 potions. So far so clear? Perfect. Good. So on these hoppers there are going to be another set of brewing stands with hoppers facing from the top, actually from the side. I am sorry, from the side again. We're going to the right again. Then on these we're going to place chests. Make sure to use trap chests, because otherwise you get this, and we don't want this. So we need wrapped trapped chest and we place them on the backside. The difference between normal chest and trapped chest is this one can be blocked by redstone, this one not. Alright? But that's not the important thing we need here. We just need it this way so it does not merge together. Then we're gonna place hoppers facing like this. So it faces into those chests and trapped chests. Then we can again replace those those temporary blocks with the brewing stands. Just like this. Beautiful. So in these brewing stands we put in the sugar. Of course we can't, so we need sugar itself. Just keep in mind this is indicated as enchanted sugarcane, alright? Brewing stands in Hypixel Skyblock work a little bit differently than in vanilla Minecraft. Keep that in mind. Alright, then we're gonna place again temporary blocks just like this and another hoppers facing from the side into those. Then we can replace our temporary blocks again with brewing stands just like these. Beautiful. And then it's done. In this one we have another one. So far not too complicated, right? Perfect. So the redstone part, actually we need more than that. We need one here, one here, one here, and one here. We need one here, one here, one here, and one here as well. So for the redstone part, we're gonna start off down here at this layer here. So we're gonna swap to our first layer marked in yellow. So for this to work, we need to place wool here, make it out 1, just like that. And then again facing like this. Not too complicated so far, I hope not. Otherwise you can again turn a little bit back and watch it again. We need our repeaters and they are going to face with this little arrow thingy on top of here or with those two into those in this hopper. Why? If this repeater gets activated or powered by redstone, it blocks the hopper, so it doesn't pull anything out and it doesn't push anything any further. We place a repeater here to improve our redstone signal, and we make this on the other side too. Then we connect everything with redstone, just like this. And then we connect those two together, just like this. I know it's not symmetrical, but that doesn't matter. So, and we place a lever like this. So, if we power this lever, every single one is going to be powered, every repeater, and every hopper doesn't push anything any further. Just like this. If you do it like this, it will stay in there. If we deactivate the lever, the hopper doesn't get any powered anymore and the sugarcane will move further down. Or in our case, the potions. So this is the first layer. Super simple, not too complicated. Now we come to the second layer. This one is a little bit tricky because you have to be on this height. That means you have to be a little bit more out, just like this. Sorry, those blocks are not important. a little bit more out, just like this. We're gonna pull it all the way here, and then we're gonna pull it all the way back here in front, and then go in, just like this. Now, we removed this block and remove this block. Why? If we keep it like this and we place a repeater down here and a redstone here, it will connect with this redstone. This is bad, we don't need that. So what we're gonna do is we actually place it just like this. We pushed it all over here, and we don't need it here, we don't need it here, and we don't need it here. Beautiful. Then we place our blocks again, just like so. Beautiful. I mean, you could just make it like this, or you can just shift click or just click on the redstone and it will automatically place it above. All right, so put blocks here, whopper, and put blocks. You have to click actually on the side of this block of the repeater, so it places on the side, and we place again the blocks like this. Beautiful. Now we can place our repeaters again. And also we can just make it difficulty peaceful, so we don't have the annoying mobs. Ah, I forgot here. Of course we have to do that as well. It's a little bit of fiddle work, but it's not too complicated. All right, we place our repeaters just like this. Now we connect everything back with redstone, just like this. But now we're gonna place a repeater here again, same on the other side. Now we can just leave these blocks out actually. Whooper, one too much. And then we place the two levers just like this. I mean, you can also just place it one further more, and then you have the levers all on one height, which is totally fine as well. So let's make it this way for you, so it's a little bit easier to see or to work and to handle with. All right, we connect everything here with redstone too. Beautiful. And now if we power this, you can see the repeater gets powered. It's a little bit of redstone spaghetti, but it's not that complicated. It's actually very easy. If you have a little bit of knowledge in redstone, it's easy to do. So now this is the second layer. We don't need anymore. We're gonna work now on the third layer, and the third layer is again a little bit tricky. It's not as easy as the first one. It's kind of same difficulty as the second one. Again, don't place anything like this because it's gonna connect with the bottom layer. We don't want that. We want everything beautifully sorted out. So again, the easy part is this one, this one, this one, and this one. Now we want to block this part. Now how are we gonna do that? Because we cannot place it here, because if the redstone comes from this side, it's gonna, or from here, it's gonna power by here. So you see the problem, it does not work. But we don't have to block these hoppers, we actually have to block these ones. Why? We actually made this chest zone because we're gonna run into a space problem anyways. So this chest zone gives us more space to build, so we don't have to block this hopper. This is completely useless. I mean, this hopper is going to be active all the time. what we're gonna want to block is this one. So we're gonna place the blocks at the chest level. I'm gonna finish one side. So it's looking just like this. Again. All right. Sorry for lying to you. It is as easy as the first layer. That's all. You don't need more. We're gonna place our repeaters. Same on the other side. We're gonna connect everything with redstone. And put a lever and activate everything. So now these hoppers are blocked. Beautiful. So the third layer, very easy, just like the first layer. No big complications or anything. Beautiful. Now to our last layer, and this one, I promise you, is not as easy as the first one. It's going to be kind of like the second one. So what we want to do is actually, it might work. Let me test it. If you place one like this, one like this, and one like this, I think that works too. If not, it's all right. So we connect. We do not connect here. Gonna connect outside here. And one more. So how this works is basically, wait, well, we're gonna do it this way then. Beautiful. So we're gonna place our hoppers, our repeaters in here. We're gonna connect everything with redstone again. We put a repeater, redstone, and a lever. And we're gonna do this again on the other side. Who had thought of that? So we can remove those. We need that. So you are not needed there. Just like this. Then we make our little T again. Just like this. I'm gonna place more blocks here if you want. Just like this. We're gonna place some building blocks on the side. And then we're gonna put down our repeaters. Just like that. I know mine is a little bit built different in Skyblock, but this one is an easier one. One that lets you really fully just, you know, not bother anything with water bottles or anything. So if you build it this way, you have to be very, very carefully with your water bottles, all right? So we come to that later, but for now we're gonna power it. And as you can see, everything is perfectly fine. This is the monstrosity you're gonna want to build in Skyblock if you want an auto brewer. It's not a full auto brew, it's a semi auto brewer, all right? So technically it's not AFKing until I'm alchemy 50. It's I have to flick levers and make sure the potion system just don't fuck up itself. So it's not really a AFK auto brewer. So you shouldn't be able to get banned by that. All right? Good. So this is the brewer station itself. Now what we're gonna need next is a storage system for our water bottles, because it wouldn't be fun to do that if you don't have potions or water bottles. So what we're gonna do now is we place 2 hoppers just like that. Actually, you know what? We're gonna build it a little bit different again. We're gonna place 2 chests. We're gonna place chests like that and trap chests like that. Then we're gonna place hoppers just like that, and hoppers just like that. We're gonna place our chests like this. Actually, we're gonna place them a little bit differently, so it's Skyblock norm. We're gonna place them just like this, and we're gonna place them just like this. All right, we're gonna leave out the middle ones. That's fully okay. All right, so next thing is we're gonna place again hoppers feeding from the side just like this. You can do this infinitely long. I'm gonna make 2 storages, or like 2 storage high, so you see how it's done. You can do this step infinitely long as your heart desires. But again, I recommend not to overkill it, because yeah, you don't need to overkill it. Then if you want to add another layer, place it facing inwards just like this. We don't want to be like wide as the entire island. We're just gonna stick it to like a close range where we can work on pretty normally. So we're gonna place our chest like this. Of course you can make double chests, that is totally okay, just like this. And let's say you say, all right, that's enough storages, totally enough for me. Good. Then we're gonna place hoppers facing the chests, just like this. All right, facing the chests just like this. Then we add another row of hoppers at the end facing downwards, and the rest of the hoppers facing into them just like this. If you see it from the side, those hoppers are facing the other hoppers inwards, and the last one are going down. Although hoppers work a little bit differently, this one will first pull out the potions from this hopper before this hopper can give it further. Just so you know, all right? Basic redstone. Good. Now, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna have our new layered setup. We're gonna need a new type of building blocks. I used cyan already, so I'm gonna use our beautiful yellow. Why did I use yellow? Oh, on the button. All right. Can I use yellow? What a shame. Green, I guess. So you can use any block you want. You can also make this all the same color. It's just so you see, all right, that's for that redstone, that's for that redstone, stuff like that. So it's not too complicated for you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna build it just like this all the way around. Two blocks wide. Just like this. And then we're gonna fill this up 2 blocks. Just like this. All right. Take your time with it. You don't have to be as fast as me. It's completely okay. Pause the video if you need. Totally fine. So now it should look like this. It can be out of wood, it can be out of quartz, it doesn't matter. Now what we're gonna do next is we're gonna place the blocks just like this. So we have two entrances and we can just decorate the side just like this. We can put fences around it. We can do anything around it. You can decorate it however you want it. That's just a raw construct. This is how it has to look. How you decorate it doesn't matter. So with our last type of building blocks done, last thing we're gonna need is water itself. So we go in here and we place two water sources like this, and we're gonna place water sources just like this. With that been done, it now should be everything a water source. There's a magical water bucket in Skyblock, use that, or just swap to the hub and back every single time to get water. Although I recommend get infinite water bucket. Just a few thousand coins. If ever a few thousand coins on the auction house. All right. So the auto brewer is finished building. That is beautiful. Now what we're gonna do is we actually put normal things in, just like here. We have netherwort, we have sugar, and last but not least we have on. This one we have glowstone. All right. The last step you want to do is stand in here and you want to have glass bottles, and you don't aim for the hoppers, you aim for the walls where the water is, and then you just fill a bottle, and you're gonna do that so long until, yes, your inventory is full. So glass, if you give me like a stack of them, if I do this infinite times until my inventory is full, just like this. If you would fill up more, it would drop out just like this. Did it? I don't know. I don't know. In Skyblock it will drop out, don't worry about that. So let's say we filled everything up. I'm not gonna do that because that's gonna take like half an hour. All right. Meanwhile, we're gonna show it to one thing here. We're gonna place a ton of water bottles in here, just like that. All right, weird. Weird. All right, just like that. Now this chest is filled, this hopper is blocked. All right, how it works now, very simple. For the first use of the farm is you flick those two levers here. I'm gonna show on one side because the other side doesn't have any potions in them. All right, so you flick this lever, everything gets turned off. You see these potions are getting filled. You turn the lever back on and you're gonna see there are potions in there. I hope this works just like I like it. We're gonna wait until this is finished. And Skyblock, it's around 20 seconds. Then it's finished. You see, we have awkward potions. So the next thing is we're gonna push this lever. Everything gets pulled down. We're gonna activate it again. There's nothing in there, but there's still potions in there. So this works perfectly fine. So now it's in here and we see, all right, it's going to get speed potions. This whole thing here is just so we have enough space to build this. All right, keep that in mind. So now that we have speed potions, I know it says potions of swiftness, but in Skyblock with enchanted sugarcane is going to get speed potions. All right, good. So now we just activated the pink lever. We're gonna activate the blue lever. It pulls everything out. We're gonna reactivate it. And now everything is in the glowstone department, just like here. Now it's going to get buffed in strength, like it's going to be from speed 5 to speed 8. In our case, in vanilla Minecraft, it's now speed 2 potions. All right, so that's been done. We're gonna flick the last lever, and then by doing so, it's getting pulled out everything. We're gonna reactivate it, and look at that, we have everything in here. Now, let's say every stage has potions in it. All right, every stage has potions in it. We're gonna flick the bottom lever first, wait until the potion got sucked out, reactivate it. Then we activate those two levers, just like that, wait until the potions are in there, reactivate it. Perfect. Then we're gonna activate pink lever, we wait until potions get sucked out, and reactivate it. And last but not least, we're gonna activate those levers, 1 and 2, activate this 1, 2, and activate. Because, I mean, you can just activate it manually, you don't have to count. Because, yes, this is how it works. So, by doing so, we manually put the potions from the layer above, 1 layer down. Or like, sorry, wrong. By activating this, we're gonna take out the potions that are on the lowest layer. We're gonna reactivate it, block the hoppers, and so on. We work from the bottom to the top until everything is brewed. And once we decided, like after an hour, all right, we've brewed enough. So our chests are full, for example, these 2 chests are full. We say, all right, let's collect them. We just have to stand here, and then I'm gonna take out 1 and just casually fill them in here, just like that. Wait. Somehow it doesn't work with that, but with that it works. Ah, strange. Alright, it does not work on potions, I guess. Alright, so let's say we're gonna fill this up. Now this one is full. We have, for example, this entire page filled. So we say, hey, let's collect those ones, or those potions. We're gonna click between those 2, because hoppers are pretty slow. We're gonna click all the time between those 2 until we collected every single potion, or until our inventory is full. And then we're gonna do the last part. This is just optional, by the way. You don't have to do that. You're gonna place chests like this. All right. I'm gonna place chest just like this. And then once we finish with, or once our inventory is full, we're gonna just put everything inside that. We take one, we shift, and then we double click on the potions, and every single one with the same duration and stuff is getting transported between our inventory and the chest. This is how it works. Pretty simple construct and easy to build. So this is how you do it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helped out a lot, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.